It's 2019. A moonless night cloaks a South African village. A 6-year-old boy vanishes from his bed. No screams, no struggle, just gone. Outside his window, tiny footprints, 3 inches long, trail into the dark. Then they stop. Too small for a human, too real to dismiss. A faint, sour smell lingers in his room. The villagers whisper one word: Tokoloshe. A Zulu demon summoned by dark rituals, hunting in the shadows. The police call it a crime, the elders call it a curse. What if they're both wrong? Welcome to Forbidden Earth Files. Tonight, we chase a mystery that's still alive. Stay close. Deep in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal, a name echoes in the dark: Tokoloshe. It's no bedtime story. To the Zulu, it's a warning. A creature small as a child, summoned by black magic to steal souls. Think of the boogeyman, but rooted in centuries of fear, its claws scratching at the edges of reality. In October 2019, this myth became a nightmare. A boy named Sipho disappeared from eMkhondo, leaving clues that defy reason. Was it a kidnapper, a tragedy, or something older, hungrier? Let's step into the night it began. The truth is waiting. October 12th, 2019. eMkhondo lies silent under a starless sky. The air feels heavy, thick with wet earth and something sour, unnatural. Sipho, a 6-year-old with a laugh that lit up the village, is tucked into bed. His mother, Tondi, kisses his forehead. She whispers a prayer, her voice soft with love. She shuts the door. It's the last time she sees him. Dawn breaks. The house is too quiet. Tondi rushes to Sipho's room. His bed is empty, the blanket untouched. A strange smell lingers, like burnt herbs. Her scream shatters the morning. Neighbors flood the streets. They search fields, alleys, the forest. Nothing. No trace of Sipho. Just silence. Detective Nkosi arrives by noon. He's a veteran, hardened by years of tough cases. Sipho's case feels different. He checks the house. No broken locks, no shattered windows. But outside Sipho's window, his team finds something chilling. Footprints. Tiny, 3 inches long. They lead to the bush, then vanish. Tracking dogs freeze at the trail's end. They whimper. They won't move. An elder, Mama Zondi, steps forward, clutching her beads. Tokoloshe, she whispers. Nkosi shakes his head. No myths, just facts. But the villagers lock their doors. They sprinkle salt. They raise their beds on bricks, a Zulu trick to keep the demon away. A witness emerges. Jubilani, an old man across the street. His hands shake as he speaks. I saw something that night. Small, hunched, moving fast. His voice drops. Its eyes burned like coals. Another voice speaks up. Zoe, 8 years old, Sipho's neighbor. She says, I saw a shadow at my window. It was small, watching me. Her mother nods, pale. She found scratches on Zoe's window frame. The village grows tense. Tiny footprints appear again, always at night, always near children's rooms. Is this a crime or something worse? The Tokoloshe isn't just a story. It's a fear carved into Zulu culture, older than the hills of KwaZulu-Natal. Picture a creature small enough to hide under your bed, its face twisted like a nightmare in flesh. Its claws scratch at your dreams. It's summoned by dark rituals born from greed or vengeance. Like the boogeyman, but real to those who believe. It targets children. Their fear is pure, their souls easy to claim. In 1803, a missionary named John Colenso wrote of a small demon terrorizing villages. It stole crops, it killed livestock, sometimes it took people. A girl vanished in 1890, her home circled by tiny footprints. Her family heard a low laugh in the night. No one found her. In 1970, another child disappeared near eMkhondo. Footprints 3 inches long led to a river. They stopped at the water's edge. Villagers swore they saw a shadow moving under the surface. By the 1990s, the Tokoloshe reached cities. A man in Durban claimed a creature with burning eyes drove him to murder. The court called it insanity. The locals called it truth. In 2005, a rural school reported children waking from nightmares, claiming a small figure stood at their beds. Teachers found scratches on the walls. The Tokoloshe doesn't die. It adapts. It waits. Could it have taken Sipho? Or is the truth human, buried in eMkhondo shadows? Detective Nkosi digs deeper. He solved kidnappings, murders, thefts, but this case haunts him. He writes in his journal, "It feels like chasing a ghost." His report reads, "No break-in, no blood, footprints inexplicable." eMkhondo sits on the edge of a sacred forest, the heart of the ancestors. Months before Sipho vanished, a developer bulldozed part of it for a road. Villagers begged him to stop, warning of angry spirits. He laughed. Then goats vanished. Crops withered. Tiny footprints appeared. Sipho's house was closest to the forest. Was his family targeted? Or was it personal? A tip comes in. Anonymous. A shaky voice claims Mbungu, a neighbor.
A ritual in the forest days before Sipho vanished. He summoned the Tokoloshe, the caller whispers. Nkosi questions Mbungu, a quiet man in his 40s. He denies it, his eyes avoiding Nkosi's. A search of his home finds nothing, but villagers whisper of a land dispute with Sipho's father. Thandi recalls Mbungu glaring at her husband weeks before. "He wanted our land," she says. "He never forgave us." Then a breakthrough. An officer finds a circle of stones in the forest. Ash surrounds it. Feathers still warm lie scattered. A shaman, consulted in secret, pales. "This is a summoning circle," he says. "Whoever made it invited something they can't control." He points to a carved symbol in the ash, a mark of vengeance. Children in the eMkhondo start waking from nightmares. They describe a small figure at their beds. Its eyes glow, its claws scratch. One mother, Lindy Way, swears she heard scratching at her son's window. She found faint marks on the glass. Her son, 7, won't sleep alone. "He's still out there," he whispers. Nkosi feels the village's fear closing in. He writes, "eMkhondo is holding its breath. Is this mass hysteria, or is something hunting?" Weeks pass. The case grows cold. Then, a year after Sipho's disappearance, a villager finds something chilling. A child's doll half buried in the forest. Its eyes are scratched out. Around it, a fresh circle of ash. Nkosi's team digs deeper. They find a scrap of cloth nearby. Tests confirm it's from Sipho's pajamas. It's caked in mud, as if hidden. Forensic experts analyze the doll. They find a single hair, human, but not Sipho's. It matches no one in the village. The footprints are tested. They match no animal, no human. A scientist finds an unknown substance in the ash. She says it's not organic. I can't explain it. Nkosi builds a theory. Mbungu's land dispute with Sipho's father was bitter. Thandi recalls Mbungu visiting their home weeks before, offering a strange gift, a small carved figure. She threw it out, uneasy. Could Mbungu have used the Tokoloshe myth to cover a crime? The hair on the doll suggests someone was in the forest. Mbungu left the eMkhondo abruptly a year later. Villagers say he fled the Tokoloshe's wrath. Others believe he escaped justice. 2 years after Sipho vanished, villagers hear it, a low guttural laugh in the forest. Not human, not animal. A new circle of stones appears, feathers scattered, a fresh symbol carved in the ash. The shaman refuses to go near it. He says it's angry. It's not done. Sipho's case remains unsolved. The tiny footprints, the scratched out doll, the laugh in the dark, they haunt eMkhondo. Vandy keeps Sipho's photo by her bed. She whispers his name every night. And Nkosi keeps his case file open, a weight on his desk. To the villagers, the Tokoloshe is real, a warning you don't cross. But what's the truth? Was Sipho taken by a killer hiding behind a myth? Or is the Tokoloshe out there, watching, waiting? What would you do if you heard scratching at your window tonight? Share your story in the comments. Tell us about the shadows you've seen, the sounds you can't explain. Your tale could spark our next investigation. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Our next case will take you deeper into the unknown. Something darker, wilder, completely new. You won't see it coming. Don't miss it. The shadows are closer than you think.